It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of a season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be how do you score runs if you get any. You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap, and he's on first base, send him home. Take those chances because they're not going to be very often.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He will lead this one off today. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
If you're going to swing at that first pitch, you better not miss it. And he knew that. He stayed right there and hammered. First pitch of the game. Wow.
Brandon Phillips.
Here's Brandon Phillips as he'll take a look at ball one. Career numbers versus Syndergaard, 3 for 10. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
Sent on the ground out to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
First two batters of the game, back-to-back hits. Not a good start for the pitcher, but the offense, they're running to the batter's box right now.
Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. On the ground up the middle. A step on the bag for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself and turn two. Pretty smooth.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and two gone. A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul.
He's putting on a little bit of a pitching clinic now. Look, he gives up a single and a single. Then he got the double play ball. Now he's got 2 strikes. If he can wiggle out of this, leaving a man stranded on base, that's a really good inning.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Braves nothing. Mets coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I really like the way Neil Walker is playing right now. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Julio Teheran is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Braves. And at first base, Freddie Freeman. Freddie can pick it, man. Throw the ball in the dirt. Freddie's coming up with it. And don't be surprised he does the splits on you every now and then.
Here's Neil Walker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Neil Walker.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Markakis has a read on it. 1 down.
Batting second, center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in now is the dangerous center fielder, Curtis Granderson. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too. Here's Lucas Duda now as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Inside and low, 2-1. Tehran sets. Here's the 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. Walked a guy. Now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Mets strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready now, Nick Markakis. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Nick Markakis.
Out in front of this one is Markakis as this is lifted foul down the right field line and back in amongst the spectators. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-2 pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Walker's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth, third baseman number 13, Adonis Garcia.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many like to see this guy on the mound.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. High in the air out to center field. Granderson is under it, and that retires the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Leading
He'll
off
look to
for the
get
Mets,
something going here in this
the
scoreless
shortstop,
ball game.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And now a pitch on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Markakis has a read on it. One away.
Batting sixth, catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again. Boy, that's a good pitch right there. 2-strike fastball in on his hands, and I mean, he wrung them. His hands are buzzing right now. You want to be cruel, you go right back in there again.
Now another 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2.
Right
He was
fielder.
heading the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Tehran has his target. Here it is on 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Outside. 3-0 now. Career numbers against Julio Tehran. 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
David Wright is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Mets leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back at Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, as we are ready for the 3rd inning in this one. Matt Vasgersian, Harold Reynolds, and Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick. Dansby Swanson is the first to bat in the inning. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Squared that one up just a little late. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Into the box, Julio Teheran.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Walker onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
First offering on its way. That misses, ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Hit out towards second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So Brandon Phillips will bat next with 2 away.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
Into the box now, Brandon Phillips, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Drilled right back up the middle, and Phillips has himself a base hit, and now he has some trouble with it in center.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
3rd inning, no score to this point. And a fastball just a bit high.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Matt, this is a big pitch right here. They're putting together a nice little small rally. He's got to throw a strike right here and make him swing the bat.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Matt Kemp.
Matt
One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away.
That's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And that one stayed up a little high.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. So it's no runs on. In now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
pitcher, Noah Syndergaard.
And a ball 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
This is pulled into right. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
You always hear about position players grinding out at bats. That's the pitcher grinding one out. That's a special at bat when he can do that to the opposing pitcher and wear him down.
Standing in now, Neil Walker, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Ready with the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. A runner at first with no outs here. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Slice down the left side, but foul. Now he lifts a high pop up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Freeman is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Center fielder, number 3, Curtis Granderson.
In is Curtis Granderson.
He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball down near the shoe tops. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Really good late bite on that
The
slider
left
right
fielder,
there.
number
The
52,
best ones have that late
Johannes
action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Markakis has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets strand one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Nick Markakis.
Leading off with the
He'll
Braves,
try to get it going here to
left
begin
fielder,
the
number
fourth.
22, Nick Markakis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, third baseman, Adonis Garcia.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adonis Garcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. It's a swinging bunt up the line. There to get it is right. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single, and you know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Now the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Hit out towards second. To Cabrera for 1. Back to Duda. A double play, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Duda now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Lucas Duda.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters. Ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
The shortstop, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Digging in to try it again. Asdrubal Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. He got lucky that ball didn't go further.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. One 0 count. Here it is. A little bouncer. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
The batter.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. Hit down the line at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another chance? David Wright. First time up, he went down looking. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Phillips ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Now at the plate, Julio Teheran comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Julio Teheran.
In there at the letters 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
That was a tough pitch to spoil right there. A 2-strike changeup on the corner. Tough pitch to foul off.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Another try at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. There's Brandon Phillips. He waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Cespedes. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The second baseman, number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Phillips. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Cabrera's up with it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down in order. Now at the plate, Noah Syndergaard. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Noah Syndergaard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Drifting under it now is Markakis, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman,
Here's Neil Walker. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A cold strike on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. He pulls this one into right. Kemp is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. 6th inning coming up. Still zip zip. Striding in once again, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Freddie Freeman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Look out, 2-0 now.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Lined foul right over the Mets dugout.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And Kemp fails to connect there as this is cut on and missed for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Nick Markakis, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's set. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective, when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Runner goes for second, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And the catch out there made by Wright for out number 2.
Third baseman number
Adonis
13.
Garcia digs in now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for strikes. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The first baseman number 21, Lucas Duda.
Ready for another shot now. Lucas Duda. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Markakis is under this one, and that's out number 2.
The shortstop, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Digging in and looking for more. Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 2 out, nobody on. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tehran sets. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, this is powered into left field for a base hit.
He was breezing through the inning. He gets a hit batsman, and then that single right there. All of a sudden, this is how quick it goes away from him. He finds himself in trouble instead of getting out of the inning quick.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's Jay Bruce now.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, we're in the 6th inning. We finally get our first base hit to drive in a run. What a pitching battle we're witnessing. Will we see any more runs scored is the question.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. We're ready for another chance. Tyler Flowers. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 straight.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats. I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
And there's ball 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The 1-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Now here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting.
So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. Kurt Suzuki will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Suzuki.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And the changeup is way low that time. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Granderson is over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Josh Colminter Penn to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. Running hard, he's digging for second, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
In is Curtis Granderson.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2. Here it comes. And Granderson swings and misses that time as he's down on strikes for route number 2.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. He's set, and the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Jerry Blevins is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Jerry Blevins.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Center fielder number 11, Ender Inciarte.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Phillips. His prior history versus this arm, hitless in 3 at-bats. And that misses for ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Well, he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now here it comes. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though. Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is it got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Another 2-2 offering. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Walker trying to get there. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
First baseman number 5.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage. 0-2. With this guy, this could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. And you really don't know what to look for when you're the hitter.
Here's the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Here's Lucas Duda now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He records his first double of the year here on opening day. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Markakis going back on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Jay Bruce is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make them.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Braves nothing. And now here comes Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Jerry Spamiglia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So here's Matt Kemp now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Lifetime against Familia, 2 for 3. One and 0 pitch on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Liner towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
That line drive base hit, now it brings the tying run to the plate. You know, Matt, they was talking about a bloop and a blast. Maybe it is a rope and some hope. We'll see how the 9th inning plays out.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball to the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
From the stretch, Adonis Garcia comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded to short. Backhanded. Here's Walker for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A 2-0 finish today. Noah Syndergaard earns his first win of the season. Julio Teheran is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Jerry's Familia hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a